Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 4. 7-Eleven America New York. Chinese developer stocks endure new sell-off as Kaisa hits record low. Chinese developer stocks came under renewed pressure Thursday, with shares in Kaisa, one of the industry's biggest borrowers in international bond markets, sliding to record lows.
Forex Live. November 4. 708 America New York. Bank of Spain. Inflation surge is transitory, will allow ECB to keep expansive monetary policy. Bank of Spain comments on the economy here.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4. 704 America New York. Merck COVID-19 pill cleared for use in UK, its first authorization. UK health regulators cleared Molnupiravir, becoming the first country to authorize the pill that can be taken at home and promises to keep people out of the hospital.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 4. 702 America New York. Moderna, Zillow, Qualcomm, Roku, Qorvo. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Results are due from Moderna. Qualcomm shares gained on record quarterly sales.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4. 7 o'clock America New York. IBM Spinoff Kyndryl starts quest for growth. IBM completed the spin-off of its IT services business on Wednesday, betting that independence will make it easier to reverse a decline in revenue. The new company, Kyndryl, is scheduled to begin trading Thursday on the New York Stock Exchange.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 4. 7 o'clock America New York. Etsy could be in for a pleasant holiday surprise. There is a fair chance toys and gifts will be stuck in container ships this holiday season. That's bad news for nearly everyone, but not for online marketplace Etsy.
Digital Finance. November 4. 658 America New York. Fintech is the decisive tool to make ESG work. The Fintech Association of Hong Kong argues RegTech's role in green finance, and then DigFin weighs in. The post-fintech is the decisive tool to make ESG work appeared first on Digital Finance. Global Economy. November 4. 645 America New York. The Scottish currency question. Sterling or euro? Options for an independent Scotland.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4. 629 America New York. Google allows alternate in-app payment options in South Korea, though familiar fees remain. The company plans to continue charging South Korean app developers a service fee for in-app purchases, even as users for the first time globally can choose to use third-party payment platforms.
Daily FX Market News. November 4. 624 America New York. US dollar, DXY, pushing higher as the Fed starts to tighten. The Federal Reserve announced that they would start withdrawing their extraordinary stimulus measures this month, as expected, giving the greenback a mild bid.
Forex Live. November 4. 619 America New York. Dollar keeps more bid in European morning trade. Dollar holds at the highs for the day, gradually extending gains. Meanwhile, the pound is also looking soggy with cable down 0.5% to 1.3617. Sellers are keeping near-term control on a pushback below its 100-hour moving average, red line, earlier today with some minor support seen at 1.360005 next.
BBC News Business. November 4. 613 America New York. Currys teams up with Uber for 30-minute deliveries. Customers in 12 London boroughs will be able to order items such as laptops and printer cartridges.
Forex Live. November 4. 6 o'clock America New York. Eurozone September PPI plus 2.7% versus plus 2.3% meter per meter expected. Latest data released by Eurostat the 4th of November 2021.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4. 553 America New York. Toyota profit zooms past chip shortage. Toyota Motor shrugged off the effects of a semiconductor shortage and reported higher profit in the most recent quarter as well as an improved forecast for the full fiscal year. New York Times Business. November 4. 546 America New York. OPEC and Russia will ponder oil output under pressure from Biden. At a meeting on Thursday, big oil producers are likely to juggle U.S. ties, climate change pressures and their own economics. An oil platform operated by Lukoil in the Baltic Sea in Russia.
Forex Live. November 4. 5:41 America New York. Shenzhen regulators to hold meeting tomorrow to discuss liquidity issues related to Fantasia, Kaisa. Kaisa says that it is facing unprecedented liquidity pressures. The headlines above won't do much to ease the pressure and scrutiny on Chinese developers amid the whole Evergrande ordeal as well.
BBC News Business. November 4, 5:35 America New York. Sainsbury's says supply issues won't hit Christmas. The supermarket says its size and relationships with suppliers put it in good stead.
Naked Capitalism. November 4, 5:32 America New York. COP26. Can a singing, dancing rebellion save the world? COP26 revealed climate activists have a very long way to go, and not necessarily in the way they think.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4, 5:30 America New York. Why financing the transition to net zero isn't that hard. Funding for a carbon-free economy is infinite if there's a revenue stream, says Bank of America's Brian Moynihan. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4, 5:30 America New York. Unemployment claims likely extended drop. Worker filings for jobless benefits fell through much of the summer despite a surge in COVID-19 cases caused by the Delta variant.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 4, 5:30 America New York. Inflation debate hangs over stock market's record run. Some investors think the Federal Reserve will be forced to swiftly raise rates next year to rein in inflation and keep the economy stable.
Forex Live. November 4, 5:30 America New York. UK October construction PMI 54.6 versus 52.6 prior. Latest data released by Market Sips the 4th of November 2021.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4, 5:30 America New York. Inflation debate hangs over stock market's record run. Some traders stuck with wagers on stubbornly high inflation after the Federal Reserve meeting, underlining a divergence in expectations between segments of the bond market and the U.S. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 4, 5:30 America New York. Pregnant women doubting vaccine worry doctors. Some expectant mothers say they believe the risks of getting vaccinated outweigh the benefits, presenting a challenge to health authorities.